Are mod skills still good? Are they still relevant? Should we invest in mod skill? Can we clear high endgame content with using mod skill? Are there any mod skill that is still in top tier, or have they been replaced by new skills? Is Modern Rosaria UK mod skill bad now? Those are some of the questions that I think of when I think about mod skill in Sword Art Online Factor. Right now, as of 2025, I've seen a trend where mod skill have been falling off, and let me ask you a question. When was the last time Bandai featured a mod skill in a banner? Do you remember that? In this video, we will be discussing about mod skill, why mod skill have been falling off, and why no one is using a mod skill anymore in Sword Art Online Factor as of 2025 when it comes to endgame content or endgame meta. Before we do that, let's talk about their origin. The first time mod skill was introduced was back in November 2020, the 3rd anniversary of Sword Art Online Factor. They made a big impact into the meta where they were really strong, especially where you are able to modify it with stronger bonus. With that, they were able to deal big damage over 1 million, over 2 million, over 3 million, over 4 million, and so on, which means we were able to reach higher damage than before. With combination of Awakening skill where we can rush, Awakening plus mod skill was the new meta, and it was competing already with the previous meta, the normal attack dagger, if you know, which we call AA build, where you're able to deal 100k damage per hit. And with dagger, you were able to do animation cancel, where you're able to do multiple hits within 1 second. So mod skill were competing with normal attack build. Mod skill were dominating for the longest time, especially the mod sword, where you had access to one of the strongest mod fodder for your mod sword for free, which was the Asur Swordsman Juju. The bonus was really strong, and for other weapon, if you want to reach the same level as mod sword, you have to gacha to get the mod fodder for those specific mod skill for other weapon. So most of the mod fodder for other weapon was limited in gacha, meanwhile for sword, they just had the access to the best mod fodder for sword for free. In 2023, the 6th anniversary of Sword Art Online Factor, they introduced Full Burst, a new type of burst skill that was much better than regular burst skill. And with Full Burst, you were able to activate burst twice and also do high damage output. Inside the Full Burst, when you activate the burst, they had the same bonus as you have on your mod skill. For example, on sword, on your mod sword, you were using the 3-slot bonus as a Swordsman Juju, for example. The bonus gave you more attack, the more defense you had, ×2. And on a full burst sword skill, they also had that bonus, but because the burst skill has higher multiplier, meaning you were able to deal more damage than if you were using a mod skill. So it was much better to use the full burst than using a mod skill. Another example, Rapier. The best mod fodder to apply on Rapier mod was either add attack, crit rate, and crit damage. If you look into Full Burst Rapier, what bonus do they have when you activate the burst? All of them has 2000 attack against enemy that has slash element, really high attack, pretty good bonus. Most of them has 1000 crit rate as a bonus. That is big. That means you're able to crit against enemy that has high crit resistance. Some of them increase attack if you have debuff on you, and some of them have bonus that increase your element if you have like 2 Yukis or 2 Kirito. It depends what Full Burst Rapier you have. So you already see most of the Full Burst Rapier have really strong bonus in their burst, which make the mod Rapier looks bad at this point. And if you want to crit against a boss that has high crit resistance, that means on the mod Rapier you have to further in crit rate. So you have to add 300%, then another 300%, then 100%, just to get 700% crit rate, just to be able to crit the boss. That means you are sacrificing attack and also crit damage, just to be able to crit. Meanwhile, Full Burst, they already have 1000 crit rate, which is 300% higher, right? And also they has high multiplier, they have high attack. So what can this mod Rapier do just to perform just like a Full Burst? Well, they can't. And that was for every single weapon. For axe, for spear, including even mace DPS. Full burst has overtaken as the best performing when it comes to high damage compared to mod skill. We still use the mod skill in our set with full burst in case our full burst was in cooldown. So you were activating the full burst, and once it was in cooldown, we use a switch where we have our mod skill to deal damage. So we have the full burst that doing the damage and our second damage mod skill on the switch. So mod skill was still relevant, but still you really want to have a full burst in your set. But that will change when Bandai released a new type of skill, the chain skill, on the 7th anniversary. A new support skill that will help us to reach even higher damage. This is where mod skill have been falling off and got replaced. When you look into endgame content, the endgame players, how they do the build, you will see that they will have 1. A chain skill, 2. A full burst, 3. A support skill that can be either awakening, connect skill, or even a normal burst, and 4 slot that be either another support skill, awakening, connect, access skill, anything, but no mod skill in the set. There were no slots left to equip mod skill. So why do you want to equip a mod skill when you can equip more support skill to support your full burst to deal even higher damage? In endgame content, you will see that a lot of people are using full burst to deal high damage to burst down the boss faster. In Juji, same thing there, you're equipping full burst to deal high damage to burst down the boss real fast. There's no spot for mod skill anymore. Same go for the solo endgame content, the KO showdown. People are using full burst to burst down the boss faster. Why do you want to use mod skill there? So if they have pick between full burst and a mod skill, which one do you prefer to use? I bet a lot of people will say full burst because 1. They prefer higher damage multiplier than a mod skill. 2. When you activate the burst, you're invulnerable, meaning you won't take any damage during the burst animation. Meanwhile, if you did use a mod skill, you will take damage. Mod skill is just useless. Awakening skill is still relevant. Access skill is becoming more relevant. Connect skill is still really good. Burst skill is coming back where modern burst is now much better than the older burst. So it is just mod skill that is just bad right now. Let's not forget that if you want to use the mod skill full potential, you have to unlock the mod slots. And to unlock the mod slot, you have to farm the mod pieces or you have to do the gacha. But I bet most of the people want to farm the mod pieces because you want to save your Arcangel to pull more skills on the banner. When it comes to farming, you have to farm for 2 types of unlocker, mod 2 unlocker and mod 3 unlocker. For mod 2 unlocker, you can farm that in any labyrinth, but for mod 3 unlocker, you have to farm that once you reach floor 13. Now, the problem with floor 13, there's only one mob there that can drop mod 3 piece. And the drop rate for mod 3 piece is pretty low. And what do the endgame player recommend to farming for mod 3 pieces? Well, on floor 75. And how long does it take to reach floor 75? It takes really long. So as a new player that you started the game and you got your very first mod skill, now you have to progress through the story. It takes a while to reach floor 75. After that, you have to farm for mod unlocker. When you kill the big mob that drops a mod 3 piece, the mod 3 piece is random. It can be either a sword, a rapier, a spear, or any of the other weapons. Let's say your first mod skill is a sword and you want to unlock the slot 2 and slot 3 on the mod sword. Now you have to reach to floor 75 to unlock the labyrinth where you can farm the mod pieces. Since the mod pieces is random, it is not guaranteed to get the mod piece that you're looking for. So you have to keep grinding until you get 50 mod pieces that is sword. After that, you are able to craft your very first sword unlocker for your third slot on your mod skill. So you already see you have wasted a lot of time just to unlock third slot on your mod sword that is already being out damaged by a full burst. And with full burst, they already have the bonus that this mod sword is looking for. So why do you want to get mod skill when you can just use the full burst they already give you the bonus that you're looking for, the bonus that are really strong. So why do you want to get mod skill? Any full burst is just really good, and you don't need to farm for mod pieces. So right now the state of mod skill are just bad. If you're a new player, I bet you really want to save your time to farm something else, right? Or do something else. So why should you get mod sword when you can use get full burst? They're doing the same but better and already have the bonus, so you don't have to farm for mod pieces. Like, mod skill is so bad right now as of 2025. And when was the last time Bandai made a mod skill as a feature in a banner? Let's have a look. Right now, Agent's Birthday banner was the latest banner that Bandai have introduced, with a full burst and awakening. Next, this banner, 2 chain, 1 awakening, 1 connect. Next, 2 axle, 1 chain, 1 burst. Full burst, chain. Full burst, chain. Chain, chain, burst, regular skill. 2 full burst, 2 full chain. Chain, chain, regular skill, full burst. Connect, axle, burst, chain. Where is mod skill? Where are they? Where are mod skill? Why haven't Bandai released any mod skill? See, chain, chain, regular skill, full burst. Plain birthday, that was in November. Axle, axle. The Jijui squad jumble, awakening, axle, connect, burst. Axle, full burst, burst, axle. The popular skill, the Starburst Dream. We are in November. Serious birthday, connect, ability. Wow, see! We finally found the banner that last time Bandai was featuring a mod skill. This Yuki, this was on November, the 1st November 2024. And right now it is March and reaching soon April. So more than 4 months. That was the last time we saw a mod skill. Let's go back even further. Sanya's birthday, no mod skill. Second anniversary of the movie, no mod skill. Chris' birthday, no mod skill. Silica's birthday, no mod skill. Asana's birthday, no mod skill. Wow. We have our second mod, the latest second mod. You can already see, Bandai knows the mod skill is so useless. There's no point pulling on mod skill. There's no point to using mod skill when you can use full burst with other skill to provide more buff, more support for your full burst. Why do you want to support a mod skill? Full burst is dealing more damage than mod skill. It is easier to use, you don't need to farm for mod pieces, and if you want to farm to endgame content, go ahead. Full burst is the requirement. No one wants to see someone using mod skill. Mod skill is just bad right now as of 2025 in Sword Art Factor. How can Bandai improve the mod skill? I don't know. Right now the only thing I can think of is that they release mod fodder that is much stronger than full burst when you activate the burst. They have to be much stronger. Or they release new mod skill that has a unique bonus that is only for the mod skill, that's all. You can't get the bonus on the full burst, but right now I don't know how Bandai can improve the mod skill. It has been 4 months since Bandai was featuring a mod skill in a banner, and Bandai knows that mod skill is in a bad spot. They will keep releasing chain skill, full burst, awakening, axle. They are still relevant, even connect. They are still relevant. The only skill that is not relevant is mod skill, and I don't know how Bandai can improve it. The only thing I can see mod skill still can be useful is, for example, board quest, where you can one-shot the boss. Low level boss, keep in mind low level boss. For example, One Eye is a really popular boss where people is farming release crystal from One Eye. Their endgame players are one-shotting the boss with just one skill, one mod skill. Another use of mod skill can be, for example, weapon speed farming, where you want to increase your weapon prophecy level. Mod skill can be useful there with AV mod skill where you clear multiple mobs. That can be nice, right? Or you use the mod skill to clear the waves in the labyrinth, because you don't want to use rush, you don't want to use your burst, you want to use your chain. You want to save that for boss where you burst it down really quickly. So those are just examples where you can use your mod skill. And now I will ask you guys that have been watching this far, what is your current thoughts on the mod skill? Are they still relevant? Are they still really good? Are there anywhere you can use mod skill that is not required to have full burst? How can Bandai improve mod skill right now when they are in a bad spot? Do you think Bandai will do something with mod skill, or they will just ignore it and keep releasing more chain skill, more third skill, etc.? Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the current state of mod skill, and let's have discussion. I think this topic when it comes to mod skill is a really good with the community, where we can gather our thoughts, have a discussion about the mod skill, what do you think about it, it's going to be good or bad. Let me know in the comment, let's talk, and that's for me. Thank you guys for watching, see you guys next time, take care now, and bye bye.